Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Tar Heels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cardinals offense will get the ball first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Cardinals come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now sliding to his left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in the game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You can tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Lopez to pass. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's good. Lowers those pads. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. Trying to rumble in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground and try to pick up the first. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Right back to the well. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Moss. He's got the back in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? And finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off play action on first down. Wide open downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals! You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense? put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Snags a quick pass on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Lopez wants to fire. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Snagged in the middle. It's Shipp. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. It's Shipp. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Sends it back in motion. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Gonna run it. It's Hall. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a crease to the left. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that.
There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He'll ride his man on the option. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hard running there. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Zings it complete to the right. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just... Bench is short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the 1st down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here no matter where you are in the field. Get this drive going.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Extending the play. Slings it downfield. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Off play action. Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man, it's good. Oh, he's got some space. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Thrust that arm out. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Back to throw, it's Moss. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Cardinals in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Uncorks it. Complete to the right. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the 1st half. It is a 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Buys a little time with his feet. On the run, fires downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It is perfect. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance, you're not going to get the 1st down. I think you just keep your points. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Kenan Memorial.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10. Lopez to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Grabbed behind the line, it's Goss. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Handoff from the gun. Runs through the tackle. They opened the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Some misdirection with the counter. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Moss. Looking deep. Intercepted to stop the threat. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some good plays.
Ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. He's in open space downfield. Powers through. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10.
42 Spider.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
He leaves it with his back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
What's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Leaves it with the running back. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Rushes on him. That's caught. It's Lacy. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. At midfield, he's got room. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Catch in the middle, it's Watson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
On the set.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's turning it loose into the middle. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Tar Heels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down will open up the final period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Looking to buy time. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Scanning the field, it's Moss. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Snagged out of the air. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open, makes the catch. Ripping through the defense. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Beck's going for the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Now improvising. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
To the air on 2nd down. And a the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He uncorks one deep. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They want that clock to run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quick completion to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. DeLetti checked out. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
Give to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. The play action fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack.
That keeps the score. North Carolina 22, Louisville 10.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit as he throws. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Got his man. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Shipp. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really